Hey guys, what's up? DeRaze here, and today I'll be talking about filter method in the tutorial series on functional JavaScript programming. So let's get started, and as you can see I have three division elements over here. So I'll be using them and I'll be showing you how filter method works. You can call it a function or a method. I call it a method because it is an array method. It works on arrays. So let's get started. Let's see how it works and how it can be useful for us. Anyways, over here you have the first one you have used to take elements out of an array. So that is the function of filter method. What filter method does essentially is it filters the elements, it filters the array and takes out whatever we need in a new array. And the callback used here is a boolean. So what it does is it returns either a true or false value. So I'll write it down over here. Alright, so you get either a true or false. So what happens with true or false I'll explain down below. And as with the math function which I have talked about in the previous tutorial, a new array is created over here. So if you have not seen that video, go ahead and watch that and come back over here, because it is also very important in the functional programming paradigm. So over here, as you can see, we have a new array is created as with the map function. So what I'm trying to say is the old array is not destroyed, it stays as it is. So that is one pure function. So the old array is left untouched. So again, what a pure function is can be seen in the first video of this tutorial series, where I talked about pure functions and how they are defined and how they act. Anyways, going further ahead, we have if the individual element passes the condition set by the callback function, then a true value is assigned to it. So what happens is that we pass a function, which I'll be showing in the example down below, and if the function returns a true value, the element is said to have passed it. So the element gets a true value, and after being assigned true, it gets into the array whichever we are building. So the elements that receive a false value do not make it to the new array created. So as you can see, it is quite straightforward. So the ones that get a false value do not make it to the new array, and thus end up not being selected for the new array. So it finds application in a lot of programs, starting from filtering results in a search and so on. So you can see filter method being applied in a lot of programs online. If you want some kind of examples, I would put them down below. Let me know in the comments so that I'll bring more info to it. Anyways, let's go dip our hands into the coding fast. So over here I have a variable called nums, again the same one that I have taken in the map method example. So you have 1 2 3 4 5, and there's another variable called filtered array, which is an array as well as the nums is an array as well. So filtered array is nums.filter function x return x greater than or equal to 2. So what is happening over here is that the syntax for this filter method is like this. You give the array whichever array you are going to pass, and then you give a filter as shown over here, and then you pass a function which acts on x, and the function is defined over here. So it is an anonymous function, so you can create as many functions as you would like to over here, sub functions, as we have shown in the previous few video tutorials. So anyways, I'll comment this down so that you can find this on my in the link below as well as in the description below. So this is the basic syntax where you will pass something. So what I'm doing over here is that whatever passed array is there over here, I'm creating a new array called filtered array. So that is taking the value of whatever array is created over here. So nums.filter function return x greater than or equal to 2. The function over here is the callback function. So the callback function is nothing but return x greater than or equal to 2. So what this essentially does is that it checks for each and every value in the array one by one, picks it up and sees if it is greater than or equal to 2 or not, and then immediately, if at all it passes the condition, it gets a true value, and once it gets a true value, it gets into the array. So anyways, I have deleted the last statement over here, expression, which I'll put up again, so do not worry about that. But now let's run this and let's see what happens. Alright, so as you can see in the cornflower blue color which I've given in this styling over here, you can see 2, 3, 4, 5 as the values. And let me change this filtered array to nums, and let's see what we get. So as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 the initial values. So once I pass the filtered array, it gets shortened down to 2, 3, 4, 5. Similarly, you can pass any other return statements, callback functions, so which will assist you in filtering out your values. So let's say instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we take something else like 10, 14, 15 and 18, and let's say 20, 24, 25, 30 and 34. So let's see this as a list, and let's see let's say that we want the numbers which are divisible by 5. So how do you do that? So over here what you do is you return something called x percentage 5 is equal to 0. Let's see what happens. Alright, so as you can see, if you are well versed with JavaScript, you know that percentage symbol over here means the remainder of the function when divided by the value that follows the percentage. So as you can see in the list, the 10, 14, 15, 18, 20, 24, 25, 30, 34, there are few values which are divisible by 5, and as you can see, we have x percentage 5 is equal to 0 over here. That means the remainder is 0. That means the values are divisible by 5. So whichever value is divisible by 5 is being passed into the filtered array, and whichever is not is being left out. So as you can see, we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 in the action window over here, which is showing everything as we want. So similarly, you can do a lot of other things. You can say it is not divisible by 5. So what it means is that the remainder is not 0. So you get 14, 18, 24, 34. Anyways, let's see what happens to the actual after all this is done. Let's see what happens to the initial array that we have passed. So I'll inject this into a new division element which I created, which is called box 3. So in this I'll pass nums again, and let's see what happens. Okay, so as you can see, we have 10, 14, 15, 18, 20, 24, 25, 30 and 34 saved. So that means that nums is not getting manipulated at all. The only thing that is happening over here is that a new array is being created, and it is being stored in a separate place, and I have created another array to store those values so that we can access them as shown over here. So as you can see, this is how filter method works, guys. So go ahead and pick up JS Fiddle and start coding away, and share your codes, share your fiddles in my comment section. I'll take a look at them. I'll give a nice comment, and also share these videos with your friends so that they also watch them. They learn functional programming, filter method, map method, and all that. So let's share the knowledge, guys. And also stay tuned to my channel. I'll come up with more tutorials, amazing ones. So keep watching and give a thumbs up if you like my videos. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching. This is DeRaze signing off. I'll see you in the other tutorials. Bye bye.